What's up, all my Ewoks, Trolls, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as Star Wars Girl, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys San Diego Comic-Con. Let's go. I don't know if you guys remember Billy's booth, but this is Billy Tucci. Billy Tucci's amazing she booth. Super, super busy, so I can't get very close. Billy's got a long line of people wanting commissions and drawings. Deb's over there helping out. Right over there, we got Brian Polito's booth with Lady Death. If you guys missed my bikini calendar, I cosplayed as her. Oh my gosh, there's a puppy! I got requests to see original artwork, so I'm over at the Alex Ross booth. Oh, sorry. Let's look at some of Alex Ross's work up close. Ooh. So this isn't an original, but it is a print, but it looks fantastic. I don't think any of these are actual originals. I think all the originals would be behind the glass over there. But still, his work is absolutely breathtaking to see in person. Check out Spidey Man. You gotta admit, Alex's artwork is absolutely incredible. Everything that he does is pretty incredible, but this is a special type of beauty. Of the universe. More comic art. Ooh, look at the Lego booth. Nice. We got some dinosaurs. Let's get a closer look. Excuse me. Look at it. Looks legit. Remember when T-Rexes were like the coolest thing ever, and now they have to invent all these new dinosaurs? But like, okay, there's kind of a tiny human. Look at the size comparison. All right, we're making our way over to the Hasbro booth. Just gotta wait for Spider-Man. My baby wants to escape. She's seeing all the things and is so intrigued. All right, we got the toys. All right, I was walking to the con and look at who I ran into.
What's up, everybody?
And for those that aren't familiar with Andy and Aaron, they've been my friends for quite a few years now. I actually do a show with Aaron on Wednesdays over on Graham Nolan's channel. We do a review of Star Trek, the original series. The show is called The Landing Party. But Aaron is actually a pretty well-known artist. He drew Wonder Woman for a long time, and now he's moved on to his own IPs. Here's some of his artwork you guys can see here from his beautiful booth at San Diego Comic-Con. And Andy has some really cool indie projects too. I'll link them below in the description of this video if you guys want to go check them out. Now here is Liana He's booth. Liana He is probably one of my all-time favorite artists. I just think everything she does is beautiful, and I own so much of her work and both of her books. And I'm excited to hear from her in person that she is actually going to be putting out another book sometime next year. So I'm super, 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 super excited about it.
Okay, the baby is finally sleeping, and I am kind of making it through the crowd. I got to introduce her to one of my favorite artists, Liana He. Her booth was beautiful, and I bought probably way too much stuff. But one of the things I'm super excited that I found was a print of her Year of the Dragon painting. You see how absolutely cute it is, and I needed it because my baby is Year of the Dragon, so I got her, you know, her first piece of Liana He art. It's shocking. That's probably the only thing I actually wanted to buy while I'm here. So now I'm just going to kind of like look around. If I see something I want, maybe I'll buy it. But I'm right next to the DC booth. So let's go take a look. That dude right there in the Luffy costume just knocked in my stroller. And all right, back into the madness of the con. Now, it was specifically requested to go check out some of the original art that's here. So I'm going to go over to the auction section, or at least try to make my way to the auction section so we can look at some of the original art that's for sale. Oh my God, but first, let's just acknowledge that this is obviously Shane Davis's area with the tiger. And then it is the Godzilla booth. It looks absolutely incredible. I haven't been able to actually go in this booth because it has been packed the entire freaking time. Like, that's it over there, and then that's the line to get in. It's nuts. Okay, all right, so I low-key totally just bought, why is this so out of focus? Okay, so I totally just bought one of these tigers for Shane, and I also bought the comic book that goes with it. So this is going to be hilarious to see him open it. And of course, you guys know I'm going to make him open it live. But I was just talking to the gentleman that created it, and this is like all in the original property, which is awesome. And that's where the big tiger's from. So cool. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's something going on over there. Big shouting. Let's go check it out. There's all these like creepy dolls. Oh my gosh, wait, it's Batman and Scooby-Doo. Oh my gosh, and Superman. I love it. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. I was about to walk right by this, but Catwoman is the girl. That's Nina Kyle. I love this version of her. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, I like want all of this. This is the backside of the Lego booth over here. That's food for. Okay, I tried to get better footage of the Godzilla booth, but it was just absolutely insane and way too packed. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it's like making everything super high on the exposure, so I apologize. I hope it all looks good when I can edit it. But I'm gonna actually go try to find Tim Vigil's booth on the way over to the original art, so that way I can see if he has his omnibus, because he released this omnibus of Faust on Kickstarter, but I don't support Kickstarter. So I want to see if he has it in person, and then I'll make my way over to the original auction art. Got the Dark Horse booth over there. It is packed as well. For the last day of Comic-Con, it is actually insanely busy, which I'm not surprised. Everybody's shopping. People are trying to get rid of stuff, and by means selling. Oh, Spidey. All right, we're at the Boom Studio booth, and guess what? My friend Ron Garney has his artwork on the entire side of the booth. Isn't that dope? For those that don't know, Ron Garney is, pretty well-known artist, but he is currently drawing Keanu Reeves' Berserker book, and I do a show with him on Wednesdays over on Graham Nolan's channel at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we talk about Star Trek. Oh my gosh, so you want to know something infuriating? I've been looking for this booth every single day, all weekend. It's a Star Trek booth with the captain's chair, and I was dressed like Star Trek yesterday, and I didn't find it, and I didn't get a picture, and it would be sacrilege to take a picture as Princess Leia in the Star Trek booth. But I can still take a video of it. Look at it, it's Kirk's chair with all the tribbles. It's amazing. And of course, they have all of the merch, which I should go look and buy stuff, right? I should totally buy stuff since I'm here, right? Okay, apparently, according to the map, I passed Tim Vigil's booth, so I had to go loop back around. Let's see if I can find him somewhere. I remember walking past while I was streaming, he had a big old sign, but I don't see him. Okay, I have to buy this because my husband is like the biggest fan. I have to buy this. Okay, so my husband and his daughter and their best friend would always watch Spenguli on the weekends. And there's two, so I have one for him and his best friend. And maybe my stepdaughter can fight over it. But I'm getting these, so Peaches, I hope you love me. Okay, I lucked out to because they also had this doll that my best friend Sav, and if you guys have watched my channel, you guys know Sav, but she made a doll of this character like for her Halloween costume years ago, and I found the actual doll. So I don't want to show it because she might actually watch this video. So Sav, if you watch this, I got you a present. Got the Gundam booth. If you guys watched my live stream of the con, I went up close and personal and showed you guys all of the Gundam action figures they have. But let's just get like the scope of this booth. It is amazing. It is like the centerpiece of all of Comic-Con, and it does not disappoint. It looks freaking awesome. We got the whole Bat crew, Batman, Robin, and the Joker. Their backs. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Okay, this is super legit life-size statue with all the do not touch signs and not for sale. Still looks awesome, but I feel like everything's for sale. Tamagotchi. You know what's cool is one of my friends from high school, her dad invented these. Isn't that crazy? And I am at the NECA booth. Here are the Ninja Turtles, which I know all of you love, but I know absolutely nothing about Ninja Turtles. I cannot even for the life of me remember the characters' names, except I know the girl is April. Got some Last Ronin figures. That is pretty cool, except I don't see an action figure of April. The only one I know. I know that this orange one is the one my husband likes. And I think his name is Michelangelo. Is there a sign there? Oh yeah, there it is. There's a sign. Okay, so that's Liezo. That's Usagi. Raphael, and Donatello. I'm never going to remember that, but they look nice. And then I think those are the ones from one of the movies. They're their boxes. I still have never seen one of the movies. I know. Classic horror, Universal horror. This is my jam. Right, Frankenstein, Mummy, Karloff, amazing. And then of course, Hammer Horror, Christopher Lee himself, Vincent Price, and we all know Peter Cushing. Amazing. Oh my gosh, it's even in black and white. I love it. Oh my goodness. I might actually buy these. Got some more figures. Oh, you're fine. Got some more horror figures here. Oh my god, there's a Girl Terrifier. I didn't know that was a thing. So I am the biggest scaredy cat, so I haven't seen like most of these movies. But I will tell you something. Look, we got American Werewolf in London. Fun fact that you guys don't know about me, my cousin was in this movie, and he is one of these action figures. So I might eventually buy this one day. Okay, I couldn't find Tim Vigil, but I did make it over to the auction house booth with all of the original art you guys requested. So now I'm just going to go around and film some of this art so you guys can see it up close. Okay, now I did go through this on a live stream, but you guys wanted a closer look. Batman and Robin. This is a $10,000 comic book, fancy schmancy. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. It is an original Alex Ross page. Fantastic Four, which is super trendy right now because, you know, we got movie. This one, I don't know how much it is. I'm guessing a lot. Got a Berserker page. Look at that. Look at the nice thighs. Good on you, girl. You get the big old head. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Got some more nice graded comics. Let's look at some more original art pages. We got Storm. Look at that. Now, when there's no prices, it does make me worry. Here you guys go if you guys are Iron Man fans. Now, if you guys want to see my favorite page that they have up here, I'm a huge Magneto fan. So this is absolutely legit. And I like how you can even see like the whiteout that they have on there. And, you know, the artist, obviously, like there's maybe something... sorry about that. Maybe there was a spelling... error, and so they had to cut out the page and like repaste it in there, which is super cool to see. Also, you guys can see how it's like the pages yellow over time. You get this a lot with like a newsprint, which obviously they're drawing on higher quality paper than that, but paper does tend to yellow over time, which is why you want to get fancy schmancy acid free paper. And look, you can even see the whiteout right there at the bottom. Very cool. Got this one. Oh, look at, they actually had to add on top of the art the panels. Oh, look at, they actually had to add the word bubbles on top of the art because the artist probably didn't leave enough room. That's actually, I think, kind of clever though. Like, hey, we're gonna draw out all this art and all the action, and then we'll just add in the word balloons where we think that they fit best. It's very forward thinking. That's what digital comics, I think, do now. Now this is beautiful. Look at like the cross hatching on the arm. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Gorgeous page. Some more. Let's see. Got some more graded comics for auction. Excuse me. Then I think over here we have the CGC booth. So that's if you want your comics graded, you find out the value of them. But then you never get to read them in life. Excuse me. All right, got some Superman. I had no idea that they graded Pokemon cards until my stepdaughter wanted one, and I was like, you're crazy. I got some more original art over here. We got Swamp Thing. Now this page is beautiful. I feel like I keep saying that about every single one, but beautiful cover. Got Spider-Man. Again, no prices on these, so you can just imagine. Oh, look at the foot. Some people are going to be really into that page. Some original art. Another cover, Human Torch. I like how they added it on and you can see behind it like what the original writing was. It's so cool to see that. You can actually see like their pencils and the whiteout. So cool. You didn't do the Human Torch much on the booty. Okay, now this is layered. You see that? Like all the cuts on here, and then like the page with Iron Man is actually like a different page. It's just like pasted on, which is clever. Before Photoshop, this is how they had to do things. Piece of history. Again, no price, so you can only imagine how much that's worth. We got some Conan art here. Beautiful. And again, these are where the comics are drawn and then the word bubbles are pasted on top of it on separate paper. Got an Iron Man comic. Okay, $9,000 for a 4.5. You got the money. They got it for you guys. I don't know if you guys are fans of J. Scott Campbell, but here's one of his original sketches of Spider-Man and MJ. Looks gorgeous. Got the Punisher here. Again, this is all original art, guys. This isn't, just printed. This is what it actually looked like when the artist drew it and then sent it off to the printer for the studios. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we got Thanos, Venom. Amazing. Alright, here we go. Batman. Beautiful. I think that's graded 8.0. Fancy schmancy. Thor. Get over here. It's New Gods. Yeah, I see Orion, so New Gods. Look at that. They actually got that out and put it right on. It looks awesome. Again, these are all actually graded pretty high. You usually don't see them that high here. Ooh, splash. And that's pretty much all the original art that they have at this booth. The other booth is all closed up, so I apologize I didn't get there in time. But if you go back and you watch my original live stream of this con, I walked past it and I think I filmed it pretty decently for what I could during a live stream. Hello, Spider-Man. So if you guys want to go check out the live stream, I'll put it in the description of this video so you guys can go check it out and maybe see some more art.
At this point, I did not realize that my microphone had died. So hello to you guys, Anna from the future. An absolute blast. I had a great time. Everything looked great. All the panels that I got to go see were great. And most importantly, my daughter had a great time. It was my baby daughter's very first con ever, and she loved it. So thank you to everybody that put on such a great show and made all of this possible. I cannot wait to come back next year. And everyone, please let me know what you think down in the comments. If you guys like this video, smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really gonna need it. Bye, everyone.